I recently graduated from college with a degree in computer engineering. While I was there, I was in a fraternity for engineers. We were really cool. Organization and attendance was always a pain for our org, so I wanted to come up with a way to simplify and automate it. And I figured, what the hell, I just went to school for this, so let's make something. After 2 attempts, I finally came up with ChapterLink, a tool to manage my fraternity. I was inspired by awesome coding to use this KISS stack, and it was really fun. Coming from React, I felt right at home in Solid.js. I appreciated the features of stores and the flexibility of all of the state management. PocketBase is another tool that really surprised me. It is so deceptively simple, yet really robust and can solve a big number of problems. Tailwind is Tailwind. It's really useful, and in this project I opted for Daisy UI, which I think is the best option for those trying to get a beautiful app quickly. For the app specification, my MVP needed to have a few simple functions. I needed to be able to create and edit users. I also wanted to be able to create and edit events. And lastly, the most complex function is tracking attendance and calculating points based off of the attendance. There are more features planned, but these are the basics, and I'll get into how I implemented them right now. SolidJS comes with a modern folder layout. In the source directory, I have the root tsx file, where all of the routes are nested inside this file routes component. Here's also the PocketBase service file, as well as some component and utility folders. There are also some generated files that I haven't touched. PocketBase is really easy to use. Connecting to the server is easy as instantiating this PocketBase client, and then creating a store and making that client available to any file that wants to connect. It also comes with a great API to subscribe and unsubscribe, and the login and logout functions are also really easy to implement with the users collection inside PocketBase. Working with PocketBase's SDK is really easy. Just define an event handler. You can get a specific collection, sort, and expand fields and return those records, all with full type safety. SolidJS comes with some great hooks that resemble React a lot, and it also has this onMount function where we can do our data fetching, and this is as easy as calling as those services that we defined before in our service file for PocketBase. This is just a quick overview of all of the things that I used, and if you want a more in-depth video, let me know. This is just my first YouTube video. And the final product is pretty cool. There's a place to create users, and we also have this login flow. So I already have an account, so upon logging in, I can see my dashboard, and here are all my events, and I can go by points and by the events that I have attended. I also have the option to sort by which semester I'm in, and if I go over, I can view other users. So say I wanted to find someone's number or their Venmo, it's there along with some other information, and then here are the event information. So we have all of the different events that could possibly be listed out here and who's organizing them and their contact info. There's also a place to create new events. So here I'm just going through and putting in some test data so that you could see how this works. And once all of the fields are filled out, we can go ahead and create the event and then go back and look at the main list. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. This was pretty fun to make, and I really enjoyed checking out all of this tech. Leave any suggestions down below if this sucks and you want it to be better. But yeah, thanks.